Daiso here, and for today's video I just want to talk about a Japanese beauty product that came out in 2015. I believe it came out in 2015, correct me if I'm wrong, but it came out in 2015, and when it did come out, it was sold out everywhere in Japan. You could not get your hands on it to save your life, and it was sold out for a couple of months. And this product is actually a very interesting, unique invention or design that I think Daiso came out with. Once again, if I'm wrong, go ahead and correct me in the comments, but I think Daiso did come out with this design. It's so simple, so easy, just so genius that it's something that I can't believe that it took this long to come out with. But it is Daiso's silicone sheet mask, and I got this from the Daiso store for $1.50. It comes in two colors. It comes in white and pink. This one's the pink one. It's a very pale pink. I decided to go with the pink one because the white one looks a little scary. It looks like ghostly. I didn't want to look that mortifying with this mask on because it really looks a little scary. But I decided to go with the pink one. Now this mask is made out of silicone, so it's stretchy. It's very, very thin. And it comes with these ear loops here that will go behind your ear. It holds the sheet mask in place on your face, so it prevents any of those slimy or sticky masks to slide around on your face. It will keep it placed on your face, and it'll also help you throughout the day. If you're doing something throughout the day and you like to have a mask on but also be productive, this mask will keep that sheet mask in place. And another thing is that it keeps it from evaporating. So anything that the sheet mask is soaked in, it'll keep it from evaporating, and it'll make sure that your skin is getting the full advantages that the sheet mask has to offer. I just quickly want to go over the packaging of the silicone moisturizing mask for anyone who wants to go to their local Daiso store and purchase it, and so they know exactly what they're looking for. Because when I first went to Daiso, I definitely missed this mask because it didn't really stand out. Anyways, this is the front of the mask, or packaging of the mask. It is a single silicone mask. It's very flat, so it's just a lone mask on cardboard. When you turn this mask over, there's going to be some pictures and more Japanese characters. There is English translations right underneath the Japanese characters, so there's one here, here, and here, so that shouldn't be a problem. This is instructions for using the silicone mask with a preferred sheet mask of your choice. I'm not going to go over too much of this because one, it's self-explanatory, and two, this is basically what my video is about, and I have more details about that later. And then down here, this is how to use the silicone mask on its own without a sheet mask, and it acts as a steaming mask for when you take a bath. I don't know exactly how this works out because I don't have a bathtub. I only have walk-in showers in my house, so I don't know how this works out. But if any of you guys try out this mask and then use it as a steaming mask, let me know in the comments down below what you think of it. I'm very interested. And then over here, we have instructions on how to basically adjust the size of the silicone mask. They're mainly on the ear loops. Okay, so I put the mask that I already opened on a darker surface for you guys to see the striations better. So basically what the instructions are telling you to do is that if you're feeling like the original setting of the silicone mask is too tight on your ears and it hurts, then you would just cut this first layer off first. This one right here first, and if it's still too tight, then you move on to the second one. You definitely don't want to rush to the second one, just in case it makes it too loose, because the whole point of this mask is to make sure that your sheet mask doesn't slip and slide around. Now moving on to how to use the silicone mask, you want to go ahead and start off with a clean and fresh face, and then you want to go ahead and take out your choice of a facial sheet mask. And then you're going to go ahead and put that sheet mask on. After you put the sheet mask on, you're going to go ahead and take out the silicone mask, put that over the sheet mask and around your ears, and then you're just going to adjust the silicone mask around your face however you would like it and how it's going to sit comfortably on your face. And basically you're done after that, and you keep the sheet mask on for however long you want to keep the sheet mask on. Now, I'm going to quickly go as fast as I can because my battery is dying, so I hope it doesn't die in the middle of this. But when I first tried this mask on, this mask is very interesting. The ear loops are very small. It pushed my ears towards my face, so it made my ears really sore. I think 15 minutes in after using this mask, I got used to it, but when I removed the silicone mask, it was sore and so painful. I didn't think it was really that much worth it. There were a lot of reviewers online that stated this fact as well, that the ear loops are just really annoying. Another thing I want to note is that I'm not really heat and hot sensitive. I did discover this product way before I purchased it on a Korean show, and then I decided to do reviews on it. There are a lot of people online that stated that this mask heats up your face so quickly because basically your body temperature and this covering your face, which is what keeps the mask highly hydrated from evaporating, makes your skin actually irritated as well because it makes your skin hot. If you're really heat sensitive, which I'm not, you would notice that, but I didn't really notice that. I didn't think it was that hot, but then again, I don't get hot that easily, so this mask wasn't that irritating for me when I first tried it. It does do an amazing job with keeping your sheet masks hydrated and not evaporate as quickly, because I put this on and I wore it for an hour with my sheet mask just to try it out, and when I took the silicone sheet mask off, it was exactly the same as when I first put the sheet mask on, still that soaking wet. But other than that, it wasn't that big of a deal. Now moving along, I did use this twice a week for 4 weeks because, you know, I only use sheet masks twice a week, and that's the normal time you should be using a sheet mask if you're wanting to do it as a daily or weekly routine. I used it for 4 weeks. Once again, the ear loops are still really annoying, but then I noticed that you can cut off the layers on the ear loops. So this is on the 3rd layer. The 2nd layer wasn't helpful, so I cut that 2nd layer off, and the 1st and 2nd layer off. I'm on that 3rd layer, which is the last layer adjustment, and it's still really annoying, but it's a lot easier on my ears than it was before. It wasn't that harsh anymore. It still gets irritating, but I think I got used to it after 5 minutes of it on my ear. I want to note that when I first tried it, I wasn't too detailed when I first put it on. I was more like, this is so cool, this invention is so cool, but after using it for a while, I noticed that this here, if you put it on behind the ears, for me, for my face specifically, it scrunches together like this. I can't really do it, but it scrunches around the nose area right here. It scrunches is here, so there's like an air bubble here, and that's because this sheet mask is a one size all. It's more catered towards Japanese women's face structure, and most of them have a really long and oval and V-shaped jawline, whereas some of us, like I do, I have a shorter head length but a wider face structure, so I'm a little more squared here. I don't have the structure that this mask complements, so it creates that gap here, which is really annoying to me. I found that really annoying. So I didn't like that part of the mask. After using it for a while, it started to get a little colder in Texas, so we started to use a heater in the house. Yeah, I have to say, if you're heat sensitive, try to use this mask in a cool environment or have a fan on. It is going to get hot in that mask. It's going to start getting itchy on your skin as well. So I can see what those reviewers were talking about now. Another thing I want to note is that it still keeps your mask very well hydrated, so there's nothing wrong with that. I have to say, after using this mask for about 4 weeks or a little over a month now, I will only use this mask when I reuse my sheet mask water solution in the bag, which is what my next video is about. So if you're interested in trying to get more usage out of your sheet masks for the price that you paid for it, definitely wait for that video to come out. Once you see that video, I think you'll know what I mean, but I use this sheet mask only when I'm reusing sheet masks, the solution from the sheet mask, because other than that, I don't think it's really that necessary to use it when you first take a sheet mask out of its packaging, because it's already so wet and hydrating, and I just don't see the point of using this mask for that part. So if you're the type of person that uses a sheet mask in a solution once, this mask might not be worth it for you. But if you're like me and you like to reuse and recycle the solution that comes in the sheet mask, because there's always a lot left over in the bag when you take the sheet mask out, and you want to use that mask to your full advantage, this mask is really pretty much perfect for that. If you're really heat sensitive to anything, actually, if your face gets hot easily and it breaks out because of heat, and you get itchy because of heat easily and whatnot, basically if you get irritated, your skin gets irritated by the heat this mask is definitely not for you. If your ears are very sensitive, this mask is not for you. Other than that, if you're the type of person that likes to be productive while you have a sheet mask on, or if you're like the type of person that likes to use thick and slimy masks, this mask is something you want to go for and something that you want to try out. If you have a really square face structure, you might want to double think about this mask as well if you don't mind those air bubbles or gaps and having to move this mask around. Then I'd say give this a try. But other than that, I don't think this is worth the amount that I paid for. I mean, I actually don't think this mask was worth it at all, personally to me. But it was a really nice experience, and I think it's still a really genius design. Especially for those who, like I stated before, like to be productive or wear a slimy mask, or if their face is more oval shaped with a V-line, this mask is perfect for those type of people. But other than that, this is more catered towards Japanese women and their face shape, or not Japanese women, I mean any person that has a face shape like an oval with a V-line. It's more catered towards people like that. So I'd say this mask for me is kind of like a half thumbs up, half thumbs down, solely because I only use this when I'm recycling my facial sheet mask solution. Once again, I'm going to be making a video about how to get more usage out of your sheet masks for the amount of money that you pay for it in my next video. It's coming up next. So definitely be in store for that. But once again, this mask is okay, but yeah. If you think this video is helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe as well. And if you have any questions about this mask, anything I left out at all that you're dying to know about, just leave it in the comment section down below. I will definitely answer you guys to my best abilities. And other than that, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!